You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna quit my job to travel the world.
So here's the plan.
Instead of grinding my life away, I'm just gonna take off. First, I'll explore some of Florida. Then I'm off to see the rest of the states, to visit some family and friends before my big departure date, and working side gigs like DoorDash to keep the journey going.
And all of this starts right now. Well, actually 2 weeks from now, but the countdown starts now. Turning it into 2 weeks is usually kind of nerve-wracking for me. This time, I'm so stoked. Let's do this.
So I turned in my notice without any problems. But I did walk in on my boss having a fit later.
God. But you know what? Not my problem.
Last video, I promised that I would reveal where I'm going. And every 2 days, I'm gonna drop a hint on where exactly. It's Vietnam. I'm going to Vietnam. Where exactly in Vietnam? Stick around to find out. And I was on top of the world, knowing that I would be free in just 2 weeks. And to celebrate the beginning of the countdown, I went to my favorite food spot. This time I got some tiki masala. Of course, we got the naan bread. And for dessert, the gulab jamun. It's like fried pancake balls dipped in honey. Wow.
I woke up this morning and my neck, oh man. I think I've been laughing too much because I'm so excited about this plan. But yeah, I gotta go get some icy hot or something for my shift tonight.
And I was a little too excited to visit my favorite place in the world.
Ow. These birds are crazy, man. They're everywhere.
No, focus, Logan. You're on a mission. And there it was, the icy hot.
I can't even wait till I get home.
That's probably too much.
Oh my gosh.
He'll figure it out.
I'm gonna use this a lot tonight, I think.
No, you're not.
A few moments later.
And just like that, 2 of 14 days done. You know what? I need a better way to keep track of this. Ooh! Oh, hi there. Welcome to the sidequest corner. I would really like to ride a tuk-tuk. How have I never been on a tuk-tuk? Join me next time. So I continued business as usual. And it was smooth sailing. But then things began to crawl to a halt. Hours feeling like days. And days feeling like something longer also. And it felt as if I was crawling through the trenches at this point. But then, well, that's 7 days down. We are officially halfway there. Insane. At this point, I really began to reflect on why I was doing this. When our ancestors weren't happy where they were, they all kind of did the same thing. They just left, venturing out into the unknown, all for the idea of a better future. And I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. And my question is, Why can't you? There is a common sentiment that I'm hearing from people, the very few people that I am telling about this. They're like, oh, good for you, you can travel. But the thing is, I've got no money, dude. And so the reason I'm just jumping into this is because I want to show you that you can do it too. And I can't believe how many of you guys were inspired by my previous video. It seriously means so much to me. I was enjoying my final days at work, and I even celebrated a birthday.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is the best birthday ever.
But there were still a few stones left unturned. Like, I'm definitely keeping the sauna. This vibration plate is coming with me too. Luckily, I can leave this dresser behind, but it's still full of stuff I need to sort out.
Like all of this paperwork. What is all of this?
So I decided what to keep and what to toss. As for my clothes, none of this stuff freaking fits me anymore, so it's probably mostly all going to Goodwill. But what about the things that are so sentimental to me?
Like my altar/shrine, which has so much meaning to me.
So I'm definitely taking all of this stuff with me. The days started to feel like they were blending together. But every mark off that calendar was one step closer to freedom. You know, as humans, I don't think we're supposed to be seeing the same stuff every day. It's not good for the brain. So yeah, I can't wait to get out there and see a bunch of different stuff. My final days under corporate rule were surprisingly bittersweet. There were so many people at this job that I didn't want to say goodbye to.
I just got garlic oil all over my face. That's what you want to happen first thing in the morning.
And then the fear began to creep in. Why am I doing this? What was I even thinking?
This is insane.
But honestly, they just reaffirmed what I already knew. This is what I truly want to do. And I wasn't gonna let fear write the story. And just like that, my last day was here. When I walked in, I was shocked. Josh, a friend from what felt like a past life. Almost like the universe sending one final sign. So I cashed out one last time and said my farewells. Well guys, that is the last day. Let's make it official. Tomorrow I am on the road, but of course I had to celebrate. Unfortunately, my favorite place was not open, but I've been meaning to try the frozen variety. There's no way this chicken is as tender as the real stuff, unless they actually did marinate it in yogurt. We'll see. This actually smells pretty good. Let's try this Indian style. It's actually pretty tender. For what it is, not bad. It was finally time. My next adventure was here, so I packed up the last of my earthly belongings. And as I did, a wave of emotion hit me. Every memory, every chapter I was closing. But I knew what was waiting for me is even better. But before I leave, there's one thing I need to do. Now this feels right. A true reset. It was time for that leap of faith, leaving behind a very familiar past. A step beyond the familiar, into the unknown.